are hard to confront. These things are painful and perfect and necessary. These things are yours, but you can leave them here, and you don't have to bear their weight anymore. These things have existed since time immemorial, and what once was shall never be again, yet always recur. And on the dawn of our new day we shall see and rejoice, for our pain is not eradicated but shared.
Well, I'll tell you about myself now.
Don't you know it's not polite to ask me these kinds of questions when you know that I've been on 20-year losing streak? My luck can be so unkind, our future seems ever changing. I just wanna press my face in, press it in your chest. Will you play my favorite song at my funeral? It's my very favorite tune. It's a simple song, but it seems to say everything. It's easy to become addicted to having public meltdowns, especially when your face is saved on other people's phone. But I ain't no hypocrite, far from being an angel. I just don't want another stranger to call me by my screen name. For the last 9 months, my eyes have just gotten wider, and I walk the streets beside her. Oh, mother, I'm useless, but I don't wanna die. No, I don't wanna die. With a way to die, like some silent heroin. Will you play my favorite song in my funeral? It's my very favorite tune. It's a simple song, but it seems to say everything. Always makes me think of you. Will you play my favorite song at my funeral? When I can't buy you ribbons when I'm gone. Will you sing it to me by my side when I die? And when you play it loud.
I feel so real. I feel so unnecessary.
I'm still licking the roof of my mouth from where I burned it with a microwave burrito last night. It's all smooth like silly putty still in the egg, not like razor burns on my leg invoked in hopes of achieving something like an image only existing in my head. Last month I drove myself deaf, life and beach, life and death. On my way to pick up McDonald's breakfast every morning. A girl still in mourning over what she's not sure. There's no known cure for this kind of feeling. Her eyes on the ceiling, her head on the floor. When you're in a place that don't let you lock your doors, and the walls are painted blue and there's no handles on the drawers. All the things that are absent made you think about the things in real life that aren't. Heaven is a place where you aren't allowed to kill yourself. Heaven is a place where you're not allowed to kill yourself. A little ivermectin and a whole lot of soul. Hyperbolic statements about rock and roll. A good amount of aspartame and sublingual estradiol. Tight, sweet chili and sexuality on trial. Hyper-confessional and overwhelmingly sincere. The kind of girl who vomits after one beer. Truly ineffectual at writing my wrongs. I've been the subject of too many songs. Teaspoon of lithium and a heaping of guilt. How long can you cry over spilled milk? An unspecified amount of sexual partners. Hospitalizations, half-finished books, and late departures. I'm in love with thieves, martyrs, and farmers' daughters. Expensive silks draped over cheap tights and garters. Rock and roll statesmen no longer tasteful. My mottled horse brays, oh, isn't this wasteful? No, that's no, but not too much. As the oracle had Delphi say, I know that's no, but too much to believe anything that I say. Now, take this all as you will and write it down if you must. Let it supply a paragraph of your coffee table book about the interpersonal dynamics of Boston-based transsexual pop pariahs between the years of 2018 and 2025. Kinda hopeful thing I would hope it will be. Though I can't say I'll be painted in the best light. A restatement of my values to myself is all I can try for. A restatement of my values to myself. Thank you.
My state of affairs, 'cause I've been living in a state of affairs, catching strays and strangers' stares, like broken down rides at county fairs. I've been begging for money online, much more than I'd like to admit. I'm still a 14-year-old with body dysmorphia and unrestricted access to the internet. When you're someone who looks like me, men around you start to treat you strange. Can't find any common ground, and you start to feel deranged. Now watch me become overbearing, a virtue of my greatest fears, of becoming overbearing, taking pity from my peers by force. But of course,
Central Texas, 3 years ago, where church bell snipers make you duck and roll. I nearly lost my God-given soul, staring at the ceiling wishing it was the floor. But I was so much older then, God, I wish I was younger now. I was so much bolder then. God, I wish I heard like that now. I hope you know that you are dealing with someone who sees gullible written on the ceiling. And just one thought can send me reeling back to that one certain feeling of being easy to take advantage of calling out to Lord above, of never ever being strong enough, of never knowing how it feels to be loved except by force, of course. I got those preteen on omegle blues. I'm all alone in my room tonight. The cold wind bites at my dying tooth, and the screen just paints a sickly light across a face that's glassy-eyed. Did just about anything for attention. Across a body that was too young, made to do things too awful to mention by force. But of course, there was choice involved. But there was always force. Oh, oh, we were playing in bed, just trying to have some fun. You were saying in bed that you needed something more, but I don't wanna hate you, but I did it anyway. Oh, I don't wanna hate you, but I did it because it made you smile.
Put your gun in my mouth, gun in my mouth. Put it in my back, put it in my back. Put your gun in my mouth, gun
body any way you like. Use me at your own discretion. That way I'll know you really care. I don't think about sex unless I'm having it. That's a lie I tell myself. Darling, I don't need much in life. All I ask is that you break me down till I bleed. I'm coughing up bits of you. That way I'll know you really care. Pervert my sense of pride, make me avert my eyes down low. That way I'll know you really care.
A construction worker on bath salts mistook me for his angel on the Forest Hills train one night, but I didn't feel in danger. He had the number of the living God in his speed dial, and he wasn't afraid to call it. And not many people have that kind of thing, and how many times I wish I could have bought it. But he said I was the daughter and bride of Christ, and from my soul my sins excised, and I wish he wasn't crazy. No, I wish he wasn't crazy.
I wish I could explain to my mom all about the suicide museum. I wish I could tell my dad the way I feel eyes on me, or about sometimes I feel like I don't eat food, or sometimes I eat just to feel something at all, or how my lover runs his fingers through my hair, or how I wish I could do drugs but my brain is too fragile, or how girls are my greatest friends but have hurt me more than anyone else, about how much Mark Bolan really means to me, or how Bowie really betrayed me in the end, or about how scared I am all the time, about how much I care about the people who hate me, or how I've been dressing like my ex-lovers, or how I love the great American novel, or the way I look like a different person in every photo that's ever been taken of me, or how my therapist is too nice to me, or how I just want to be their nice, normal, pretty daughter with a job and a boyfriend, and I want them to be proud of me. Just hold up together and make art about our lives. Why don't we only tell each other how we feel through the songs we write? Why don't you drive us to get breakfast in the morning and I'll get trapped up in the meaning of that? Why don't I play in your band and you in mine? And why don't we share everything? Why don't we develop a dependency, divine and perfect? Why don't we say I love you to each other and mean it more or less than we think? Why don't we devote ourselves to making art about each other?
trying to pretend to hate than it is to feel anything. I watched you erase the evidence of our lives together at all. I watched you block and delete. I watched you do it all. But you can't put a trash bag around the memory. I know it's easier to pretend to hate than to feel, to feel, than to feel, than to feel I don't wanna write about this anymore. No, I don't wanna write like this anymore. I don't wanna think about this anymore. No, I don't wanna write like this anymore.
An artist should create beautiful things, but should put nothing of his own life into them. We live in an age when men treat art as if it were meant to be a form of autobiography. We have lost the abstract sense of beauty.
Have you ever been embarrassed like that time in third grade choir when you sang Penny Lane by the Beatles solo in front of your whole class and you bombed and no one made fun of you? Like that time in sixth grade when you showed the guy next to you in health class your boner and he just made a face and he never brought it up again. Like the time you tried to start a polycule and thought, hey, this ain't so bad. Then it ended with you in the mental hospital. Like during the 8th grade DC trip when the guy in bed with you was watching porn on his iPod Touch and you just went to the bathroom and stared at yourself in the mirror. Like that time that cheap record player you gave your ex and put a big scratch in your copy of Zuma and you snapped it in half in front of everybody at the party. Like when you were 13 and you would pretend to be a girl on chat room websites to sex with older men. Like when a guy you talked to sometimes in high school went off the right-wing deep end and you fact tweets of his where he calls you his best friend and a tranny in the same breath. Like when your friend 60-something dad tells everyone he's in love with you and then drunkenly falls on his face on the pavement and there's blood everywhere. Like when you said you're gonna be okay to go to this party even though you knew someone would show up and when they showed up you had a panic attack so bad you almost puked. Like when your high school girlfriend had a screaming fit when you told her you liked men and she made you promise that you didn't and you went along with it. Like when some kid comes up to you at a show and asks you advice about some insane Russian woman who tried to take advantage of you online about 2 years ago. Like when you realize if you had come to college single, that one guy, he was so sweet he could have been your first boyfriend. Like when you lie in bed just cause God, wish that you could have been a gay guy instead of this thing you are now. Like triple texting a musician who changed your life in high school trying to work with him and he just doesn't respond even though you helped him out that one time. Like when a tourist family stares at you for a half hour in the lobby of the museum as if you were one of the exhibits. Like when you check out the profiles of everyone who gave your record 2.5 stars on RYM. Like when you wear a coat when it's 75 degrees out so the corner store guy can't see your tits. Like when you went to that one friend's house in middle school and his parents tore
with you came on shuffle while you were driving her home after the worst car sex you've ever had in your life. Like how pleasing it is to make you cry. Like when you couldn't go on that trip with your friends the next day because you couldn't sleep and you cried because you couldn't sleep and your dad came in and yelled at you. Like when your dad sat you down and told you the only time it's okay to cry is when you are hurt or scared and you didn't understand what he meant and it only made you cry more. Like how you've been conditioned to cry whenever anyone is angry at you or wants you to be better, how it makes you impossible to deal with. Like how you've been stuck in a mode where every song you write has to be so hyper-confessional that it cuts anybody that it touches or you won't believe what you're singing at all. Like trying to kill yourself for a girl. You don't even like girls that way, but she wasn't just a girl, she was your best friend. It was different. Like needing constant affirmation from everyone that you're doing the right thing and that you are that person or you'll just fall apart. I mean really fall apart. Like when you believe your intentions are really true and honest and hurting people you're around. When your roommate starts believing he's Jesus Christ and says horrible things to you out of the corner of his mouth, he doesn't look at you at all. Like when you first show up to the ward and the paper scrubs and you're crying a lot, you just want to take a shower and everyone gives you a wide berth because they've been there too. Like when you try to make friends at the ward but you have nothing to talk about because the only thing you have in common is wanting to die. Like every time you say I love you for the first time. Like when you can't bring yourself to say I hate you, even though you really want to, because you know you don't really mean it.
I thought it was me. When I first heard that, I said, that's me. It sounds just like me.
Most ironically engaging in transsexual polyamory. Chain-smoking spirits and Graham Smith singing me, confirming all my neuroses and songs that should be too verbose to cut as deep as they do, because they're all true, believe me, they're all true. Me about me and you, isn't that the scary thing? Would you wear my ring? Will we make it to the spring? Jiggle keys in my face. You know this isn't a race. I thought we all wanted the same thing. Something tangible, something free. All we wanted was the death of poetry. Those days tinted rosy, royal trucks and our neuroses. Well, Wycliffe played the soundtrack of love spent inseparably. I need a stupid ugly boyfriend like I need a hole in my head. By that of course I mean I need it desperately.
I rebuke you, Satan, in the name of Jesus.
My sort of girlfriend has got another girlfriend. She's beautiful and she's blonde and she's got a dick just like me. I say it's good to have a type as she tucks me in at night next to another girl who looks just like me.
Jaden. We were once youths united against Satan. We sang schoolyard rhymes that I can hardly recall. It brings me no pleasure to say, though I miss him every day. I was supposed to have mixed his record by last fall. That girl who loves Joe Beam, she's always on my team. She's tall and she's slight as an angel she appears. Me, I sing of my unfairness and my crippling self-awareness. She sings good advice and neatly dissuades my fears. My very best friend, who I will love until we both end, he's out making big moves in the big city. I'd say it's okay to be alone in my solitary yellow walled home, where I'm the only auto-fictive contrarian right-wing micro-celebrity. Those in my life, they live by the sword and counteract my worst compulsions. I sleep by a knife and I get paid by the word, and I try to evade their revulsion. Those in my life are always so clear in their thoughts, words, and actions. Me, my breaths, I count 5. I'm barely alive off the heels of another psychotic reaction, and it feels like this. Stop. That's really stupid interpolation. It was really indulgent. I'm sorry. My sort of girlfriend has got another girlfriend. I hope this time this kind of arrangement doesn't almost kill me. She says not everything is a test, as I'm strewn across her breast, alongside another girl who looks just like me. Although she does wear glasses and I don't. A little over 70% of the people with whom I've had sex have seen Buffalo 66. Now, what does that say about me? Oh, now what does that say about me? No, sir, I ain't in the band no more. And no, I'd rather not explain why. Well, it's just right a party right now, and I don't particularly feel the need to cry, so I don't think I will attempt to explain why. I had a dream one time about one of my closest friends a couple months before I met her. We were both on some small boat and she was yelling at me. I mean, really just laying into me, and I didn't know why. And I thought the dream was real. And I thought the dream was real. It happens often. I had a dream last night. My my parents visited me when I was in the mental hospital. My bed was covered in dirt, but they turned to me and said how proud they were of their daughter. And I thought the dream was real. Oh, I thought the dream was real. I had a dream a month or two ago that I was on a video call with two ex-lovers. I was in one place and they were together in another, and one of them, she took the phone. She said, "You remind me of my bed." And I thought the dream was real. Oh, I thought the dream was I had a dream when I was a kid once that I was alone and naked in a forest clearing. A beehive had fallen to the ground and two snakes were fighting over it. Another was wrapped around a sword in my left hand. And I thought the dream was real. Oh, I thought the dream was real. Oh, I thought the dream was real. Oh, I thought the dream was real.
Colosseum looms over our frail bodies, racked by guilt and happenstance. I showed you a song I never thought I could, and you showed me there was a chance. Significant places and significant faces, things that hold value in our lives, things we tried to pretend that we didn't miss. Things we pretended we despised. Now things are not resolved. Maybe nothing's ever resolved. But I can't help asking myself, can we be friends again? 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 You create aphorisms and I relay events. Anything else wouldn't make any sense. Two of us wearing raincoats and fashions of fade, never found any use for our hate. Can we be friends again? I think we can. Can we be friends again? I think we can. Can we be friends again? I'm checking my calendar. Can we be friends again? Said it was a good idea. Can we be friends again? Can we be friends?
I'm a histrionic bitch, and I take what I can get. Taxidermy my conquests in bedrooms dripping sweat. won't you snuff that candle, babe? I'm still late weed. I don't feel good about what's in my pants, but that don't mean I won't use it. Feel weakness in my body, but no one can pick and choose it. Feel nothing towards myself, but don't like in pain. We're under the covers, it's rearrangement of the state. We're under the sheets, it's derangement of the day. Just when I thought I had no use for my shame, did I make you feel right? I'm sorry, nobody told me. If I feel you right, it seems like the only thing I can do these days.
To a girl who is like no other. We like boys and stooges much as we like fucking each other. But it couldn't work, we both loved another. And that was bad, we were in love with the same other. We belonged to a girl who spoke aphorism, skilled in deployment of a dissonant sophism. She altered life for me as refracted through a prism. I love how the trust call it cassette rock hypnotism. Months have passed by, but there's still no order. I left that alone with this phantom and disorder. Always have to listen to what she's putting on a recorder. This all my wounds, but I should have just ignored her. I'm left now with the distrust of beautiful things. I'm left now with the distrust of anyone who sings. Not embarrassed in sex, drugs, or tracks, or suffering the slings. My outrageous divulgence is used as water wings. Yeah, just save yourself from drowning, that's what matters, right? Confess your love for mankind if it helps you sleep at night. You always hurt the one you love, so don't you tell me how you feel, let it turn into a fight. Let it fester, let it move out, just do what I'm told. I think we can agree that the shtick's got an hold. Oh fuck, here she comes now. Make eye contact. I didn't wanna do this. I'm missing out on every party this month. I'm working on the weekends until I die. There's no reason for me to still be feeling this way, 'cause I'm doing everything right. I wonder how much comes off as coping and seething, and how much is actually coping and seething. The cars are moving oddly slowly tonight, as if I wouldn't be killed if I stepped out in front of them. But I ain't got a suicidal bone in my body no more. Oh, no. Since I stopped listening to icons abstractly, I ain't got suicidal ideation no more. A friend of mine once said, "Isn't this a joyful kind of music?" And I almost always agree with her, but I couldn't disagree more. A friend said, "This is a joyful kind of music," but I couldn't disagree more. Songs about real life only suck the life out of you and make each other cry. I spent the last few months staring at my walls, writing bisexual Dylan-esques about Christ and my failures. Guilt is an imperfect form of knowledge. Now, I don't know if that's true, but I read it in a J.D. Salinger book last night. I am not an autogynephile. I'm a garden variety narcissist, and I need you to know everything about me all the time. I'm not one to cry and beg for forgiveness, though I've been known to do such a thing. I just want to tell the truth if there's a truth to be seen. I've humiliated myself enough in public that a little more couldn't really hurt. And if a song ain't about real life, it's nothing to me. Oh, it's just more over formality. Oh, I'm just another tweet off fatality. Oops, I said I already wrote the last spiteful song in my catalog. But things have a habit of slipping in when you're trying to talk about something else entirely. I mean, you can't listen to Animal Collective without crying. It leads you towards making some kind of remark like, I can't stop making me. I wrote a bunch of really mean stuff here about a German movie we both watched on 2 separate screens at 2 different times, but I decided not to use it in the song. When someone makes a mark, they tend to leave a mark. When someone makes a mark, they tend to leave a mark. When someone makes a mark, they tend to leave a mark. When someone makes a mark, they tend to leave a mark. When someone makes a mark, they tend to leave a mark. When someone makes a mark, they tend to leave a mark. When someone makes a mark, they tend to leave a mark. When someone makes a mark, they tend to leave a mark. Most numbers hold no significance to me. Yours is the only birthday I'll ever remember. Some numbers hold significance to me. Most people's birthdays I'll never remember. We were sisters art should be about God, and I don't see a contradiction there. I write a novel in my head every day, it seems like it's always long, but there ain't always much there. I'm just a lover girl with an overactive mind and a copy of all of these greatest hits. Maybe it's my Dutch blood finally manifesting and obsessing over the wilting flowers of my life. I don't even really want to be anywhere near you, and I don't want to be a friend. No, I don't want to be anywhere close to you, and I don't think I can handle being your friend. But you profoundly affected me. You profoundly affected me, and I'm left to deal with that. Now let's hear from my friends. Let's hear what my friends have to say on the subject. Yeah, let's hear what my friends have to say on the subject. Let's hear what they have to say on the subject. Let's see what my friends have to say. Adrian told me that I have a way of getting tripped up in my words all the time. Ezra, she told me that I have a way of saying things I don't mean to all the time. Evelyn told me that I have a way of denying myself healthy ways to live. Alexi told me that I have a way of not living by what I truly believe. Ailey, she told me that I have a way of being too public with my pains. Jaden, he told me that I have a way of fixating too much on the remains. She told me that I have a way of being a real fucking asshole. And he told me that I have a way of making her feel so small. This is an elegy for the loss of my second sister, and it's the last one, alright, I promise. This is an elegy for the toy aisle in the drugstore, and Mom won't buy you anything. This is an elegy for the loss of my second sister. It's the last one I'll write, I promise. This is an elegy for nights spent on the couch, those nights before everything was consummated. This is an elegy for the loss of my second sister. It's the last one I'll write, I promise. This is an elegy for being in the passenger seat and waiting your turn to take the aux. This is an elegy for the loss of my second sister. It's the last one I'll ever write, I promise. This is the elegy for being the guitarist in someone else's band and not caring too much if you get paid or not. This is an elegy for the loss of my second sister. It's the last one I'll write, I promise. change my life in the naive hope that she'll be in it again.
Translator's note. At this point on the record, the author's intent can be hard to decipher, but for all intents and purposes, the word you is henceforth used to address the author herself as well as the listener, rather than to refer to any real figures in the author's life as it has been used thus far, who are now referred to solely in the third person. The self-reflexive you is used to imply a narrative.
I'm not making myself break down for nothing. This is not about her. I'm not pissing my pants in public for nothing. This is not about her. I'm not making myself a lol cow for nothing. This is all for you. I'm not shattering my superego for nothing. This is all for you. Oh. She was with you like she was with me, more than a best friend, the guiding light. I was with you like you were with her. Even best friends tend to fight. We are with you and you are with us now. We can regain our sight. I am with you, but you are not here. Now we can abandon our fight. This song is about myself. It is not about situation anyway, but I am not you and you are not me. We are similar, but there is a distinction there. I am not you and you are not me, but we are similar. We might like the same bands, the same movies, the same food, the same ways of being touched, but we are not the same. Do you understand? We are not the same. I'm only saying this because it's important for you to hear, and I know we identify a lot with each other, and I know we have a way of projecting our insecurities onto each other, but we are not the same. Your life goes on, it runs on and on and on after the this record is over, and this record is almost over. But mine ends when this record is over, and this record is almost over. And I may look like you, I may smell like you, I may taste like you, I may undress myself like you, but I am not you, and you are not me. Please just nod if you understand. You don't have to say anything, but just nod if you understand that we may have the same name, if only for now, but we are separate. Let me know you understand that your life can go on and you can do great things, and that you have to leave me behind. She is not here anymore. She made a choice, and you can too. But you're doing it just like I do. When you cry like that, it feels so pointed. It feels like an avoidance. Whatever happened to the summer of normalcy, man? Whatever happened to your copy of Billy Budd and all cosmic forgiveness? Well, I'm not here to tell you not to cry. I'm here to tell you that you have a lot of life left to live. You have to leave me behind. Just live, if only for me. Please, just live, if it's only for me. I want you to be happy. I really do, and I know it's really hard. I know things don't make sense. I know you're still hurting from so many things.
What do you think hurts more? The things that make sense or the things that don't make sense?
I think
Random cruelty follows a path of nature that is forgivable, but things that make sense mean that you are allowed to sit with the lines of causality for the rest of your life.
and you're still crying, and I'm starting to wish I hadn't said all this, even though I know I needed to. Oh, and I forgot to say something. It's so important. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you, and I mean it. And what I want you to do is to forgive yourself, but that's something you're gonna have to do on your own time, because this record is almost over. Like really almost over. If you ever need me, I'll be right here. I love you, and I forgive you. Sha-la-la-la, man.
I don't wanna hurt myself. I don't wanna kill myself. I don't wanna die anymore. I don't wanna choke myself.